Well, hello everyone. Jake here with you from Demko Modelworks. Just taking a minute of time from my day to say hi to everybody out there in the modeling community and to talk a little bit about tenant controls for just a minute. I have known Ralph at Tenant Controls now for 3 years now, I believe, and I first met Ralph from his website. I was looking through for lighting kits when I first started doing my lighted models, and I called up Ralph and talked to him for 20-30 minutes, and we got to know each other a little bit better, and he told me a little bit about what he can do, and all that kind of stuff, a little bit about his boards and whatnot, and I was really impressed with him, so I've stuck with Ralph ever since. And the first time I contacted him, it was about a 1/350 scale enterprise refit. It was the MVE board, which is pretty much your basic all-in-one board. It has everything from the nav strobe boards to the flux chiller grill lights to your interior lights to your which the interior lights have to be hooked up to the main power supply, because the interior lights doesn't come with the board. You have to wire those in separate, but it does allow for that to happen. For the interior lights, also has the sequential landing bay lights for the A, if you decide to do it, because the refit didn't have sequential landing lights in it. But I told him I bought all my other supplies off of eBay and everything, and he worked with me on that and got me a great deal, and I've been dealing with him ever since. And his product has been high quality. I haven't had one issue with any boards. Actually, I had one issue with my Enterprise D board. The strobe light connection went out on it, and I called him up and told him what was wrong with it. He said he told me to send it back, and I did, and I had it back within a week or so, and working perfectly. And his boards and product comes with a 5-year warranty, and that's very greatly appreciated. But as you can see off here to it'd be my left, your right, you can see the board for the 350 TOS. You can see how well that lights up, and I'm just shocked and awed about how good this board is and how well the clarity of these navigational lights and all that other stuff comes through. I'd take you through and show it to you, but I'll do that on my YouTube channel. But I'm just gonna kind of have this thing lit up to show you a little bit about it. Now, this is just the Bassard collectors you see off here on my left are just the LED light boards. He has one with the motors. They just upgraded to the quietest motor, which I believe runs off at 4 decibels, and so they're very quiet. And you can have those available. He has those available to you. He also has stuff for not only just Star Trek, but he also has stuff for Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, quite a few other sci-fi genres, and he also does stuff for airplanes and on occasion a few cars. But I suggest calling him up and talking to him. He's a real nice guy. He'll set you up with what you need and get it out to you pretty quick. He usually has my stuff to me within about 3 days of me ordering it, depending on how backed up he is. But he comes out of Massachusetts, and and he's a pretty good sized company. He has quite a few. When I placed the order for this board, he was back ordered a couple of weeks. He had so many classic TOSs going out that he had so many of them to do. So that tells you something, folks, right there. So I highly recommend Ralph. He's a good guy. He'll set you up with what you need, and he has, like I said, he has quite a few things. So you can catch me on my YouTube channel, Demko Modelworks, talking about Ralph and his product, and going through and showing you the wiring process on it. So that's it, guys. Look up Tenna Controls. It's www.tennacontrols.com, and if you have any questions for him, you can email him at www.sales@tennacontrols.com, and he'll reply to you that way, or you can call him. His phone number is on the website. So look him up, folks. Take care, have fun, and as everyone out there says in the community, happy modeling, everybody.